Here's the only thing we can all agree on as a people. Sweet Caroline. Religions don't have that kind of organization. How much cooler would Catholicism be if they were like Body of Christ? Ba, ba, ba. People get so excited to make that noise. And it's universal. You could go anywhere. You go to France, you go, Sweet Caroline. A guy with a beret will drop out of the sky and be like, ba, ba, ba. And I am from Boston. Please, it was taught in schools. I learned it before I learned the Pledge of Allegiance. My parents loved it so much, my middle name is Caroline. Which is better than my brother's middle name. Ba, ba, ba. So I had to turn off the news and watch something more relaxing. Serial killer documentaries. Yeah, they waited until we were trapped inside the house with our families to release every serial killer show that's ever been made. I felt like it was the DIY network. I'm like, don't cross me. I've been watching 10 hours of John Wayne Gacy. Over here. Do you ever watch so many serial killer shows you think, I could do this? I just need a Home Depot card. Whenever anybody's like, well, what did you learn during the pandemic? And I'm like, how to dispose of a body. That's what I learned. I find them relaxing, and I think it's because the guy is so organized. You're like, oh, there's a guy who's got his own duct tape. His own plastic sheeting. He cleans up after himself. That's refreshing. My husband left a carton of milk in the fridge so long the kid on the side was found. So I appreciate that. Good laugher. I could only watch the news if it was read to me by British people. Isn't it easier to get bad news from someone with a cool accent? I trust a British person. We all do. We put them in our movies to play Americans. How many times do you watch a movie and you're like, that was a fantastic biopic of John Gotti? And then you see that guy in an interview and he's like, well, Bob's your uncle, bangers and mash, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, oh, what, we're outsourcing this too? Come on. I trust a British person way too much. I would have been awful for us in the Revolutionary War. They would ride through town going, the British are coming, the British are coming. I'd be like, oh, thank God, they'll tell us what to do. You could tell me an asteroid is gonna hit the Earth. I'm fine if you sound like Mary Poppins, you know? There's a pandemic that's coming to kill half the world. And the other half will be unemployed. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. The next 2 years of all your lives will only be atrocious. Half of us could not agree on who should be the POTUS. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. Hum-diddle-lily, we're all gonna die. Hum-diddle-lily, we're all gonna die.